All right, I'm going to start removing the emergency brake cable all the way from the front all the way down to the back. Of course, I'm just going to start from the front and work my way back and figure out how to do it. So for starters, I'm going to remove this. I don't know what it's called, but we'll get that off. And we got a grommet here for the car, and then looks like it's attached here with a clip, and then goes down, and I'm sure it's probably got more clips and nuts and brackets down underneath the car. But I'm gonna start here first and go from there. All right, so in process of removing the cable. I removed the inner frame fender support arm, or whatever you want to call this. But anyway, there were two bolts right here. Hold it on onto, and then what just fell was the rubber. I don't know what this is called. Anyway, but that was also attached to it, like that. So I had to come off. It's kind of damaged. It's in okay condition. So whoever is taking this off next time, you can't just tap it off. It's got a staple that staples to this kind of thin frame. So if you're just trying to just take this off, you can't just rip it off. There is a staple that holds it on. You can probably go underneath and pry that off to replace this. All right, next step, underneath here. It goes from the firewall, comes down through here and through the frame. On the inside of the frame, comes out here. This is welded, so it's solid. So we want to get this little pin here, and bent one of those pliers is the best way to go. Little squeeze. All right, so the pliers I was using wasn't working. Pretty rusted. So I got a pick tool, kind of spinning it around a little bit, and I've been gently prying it off a little bit, kind of up.
Celebration event is here. Where right now, well-qualified returning SCLSEs get a low mileage lease on a 2021 Jeep Cherokee Latitude Lux front-wheel drive for $199 a month for 36 months with $4,939.
Get it to come up a little bit. Pick tool in there.
Call 1-888-925-Jeep for details. Requires dealer contribution or lease suppressor account. Lease must end by 4/4/2022.
Way up, and then I have another pick tool to hold that pin up. Get the other side. Ow. That didn't work. There we go. Ow. Anyway, that's how I do it. That's how I did it. I don't know if there's a special way to do it, but it kind of worked. It was a little rusty. So.
During the big sale at S&G Carpet, save up to 30% off half the
Alright. And you just kind of push it in. It was a little rusty, but just kind of pushes in. And now I've got to unscrew this, and that way it'll feed all the way through. So as I'm unscrewing these nuts, it might be a good idea to brush off this long all thread here. As you just unscrew it, the debris just builds up in front of the nut, and it's really hard to get off. So I'm going to brush this off real quick. That way that makes it easier to get the nut off. All right, I'm getting a hard time getting the end of this nut off the end here. I'm stripping this pretty good, hard to hold on to it. So what I'm going to do is, for now, so next step I would do is the cable here that goes to the back of each brake there's this slip joint in here. And once you get loose enough, it slips out. So you turn it, let that hole right there. I can do it. All right, I'm put the phone down. All right, so slips out like that. Presto. I'll leave that one dangling for now. And then one on the other side, so I can get this nut better. All right, those nuts are really hard to get off. The tip, very, very tip of this, looks like the threads were damaged. So I really had to get some grips and really hold on to this sucker, but I got it off without breaking anything. But either way, so should just slip out like that. And cable, bracket, and then so this cable to there, and then this here in the assembly hold on to the whole thing, and then we've got a loop down there. We'll go on the other side, and then this whole assembly should just pull out, so it goes through the frame, and you can see how much damage it got, just the rubbing and the wearing against the frame. And just the e-brake just never worked very well. So again, just comes there, through the frame, and then out here, and that's it. And then it goes to the front,